What's up, folks? It's your bro, Rich here again. Today, this video is now part 2 on the first gen Camaro. Today I'm now doing the next part, which is the 1967 version. So this is gonna be pretty cool. Before I start, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe, comment down, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so that I want to make brand new uploads. Alright, so it's been 30 seconds. That was quick. So without any further ado, let's get started. So next one is 1967. So 1967. Here we go. So the 67 styling. 67 styling. So the 67 styling. The 67 styling was done by the same team, the same exact team that had designed the second gen, or Gen 2 65 what was it? 65 Chevy Corvair, not a Corvette. 65 Chevy Corvair. The Camaro. The Camaro shared. The Camaro shared the subframe slash semi unibody design with a 68 Chevy 2 Nova. Say with a 68 Chevy 2 Nova, or 68 Chevy Nova 2. Almost 80 factory and 40, so almost 80 factory installed and 40 dealer installed options were offered, including the RS, SS, and the Z28 main trim packs. Speaking of which, we're on now in the next one, which is the SS version. So the SS included a 5.7 liter. So 5.7 liter 350 V8. I think it was an L35, I'm not too sure. So the SS included a 5.7 liter. So it included a 350 V8. So 5.7 liters. So the SS included a 350 motor, a 5.7 liter V8, producing 295 horsepower. So producing at 4,800 RPM, so 4,800 RPM, 295 horsepower. Not bad. Almost 300 horsepower. Pretty good. Not bad in 1967. So the SS included a 350 motor, a 5.7 liter V8, producing at 4,800 RPM, 295 horsepower, and at 3,200 RPM, 380 pound-feet, 380 380 pound-feet, 515 newton meters of torque, so at 3200 RPM, and both the L35 and L78 6.5 liter 390 bit 6.5 liter big block 396 V8s. And both the L35 so both the L35 and L78 big block 6.5 liter 6.5 liter 6.5 liter 396 big block so big block V8s, so V8s producing either 325 325 or 375 horsepower, so 50 horsepower difference there at 5600 RPM, and at 3600 RPM, what was it? Yeah, 3600 RPM, 415 pound-feet, 563 newton meters of torque were available. Pretty good. The SS featured non-functional air inlets on the hood, special striping, and SS badging on the grille. Front fenders, gas cap, and the horn button. So the button for the horn. In 1967, a Camaro RS/SS convertible with the 396 V8 paced the Indy 500. 100 replicas were sold to the public. Next is the Z28. The Z28 option. The Z28 option code. The Z28 option code was introduced in December 1966 for the 67 model year. It was the brainchild of Vince. It was the brainchild of Vince Pickens. So Vince Pickens, who conceived offering virtually race-ready Camaros for sale from any Chevy dealer. This option pack wasn't mentioned in any sales literature, so it was unknown to most buyers. So most buyers didn't even know that it was mentioned at that time. So anyways, yeah. So it was unknown to most buyers. The Z28 featured a high output small block 302. So it was a 4.9 liter or 5 liter V8 that had been designed for competing in the 5 liter class. So 305 technically. So in the 5 liter class in the then popular Trans Am racing series. It had a strongly undersquare, high revving 4-inch bore and 3-inch stroke with an aluminum intake manifold and a 4-barrel vacuum secondary high volume 780 excuse me. So 780 cubic feet per minute. Holley carburetor. It took Ford until 1969 to mount a head-to-head competitor. the mighty Boss 302 Mustang. Say the Boss 302 Mustang. Advised, advised power, advised power of the advised power of the 302 was at 50 was advised power of the 302 was at 5300 RPM, 290 horsepower. Not bad. Not bad from a 302 V8, 290 horsepower. Pretty good. Underrated so that Chevy could keep claimed horsepower under 1 per cubic inch for insurance for both insurance premium calculations and racing classification. The Z28 also came with upgraded suspension, power upgraded suspension, power so upgraded suspension, power front brakes, a Muncie, so spelled Muncie, so Muncie, close ratio 4-speed manual, so 4-speed manual, and a 12 bolt rear axle. Posi traction was optional. Wide racing stripes on the hood and on both the hood and trunk lid could be deleted at no charge, like removed for free. 302 front fender emblems came on the 67 and the early 68 cars. Z28 emblems in late 68 and late 69. The heck is posi traction? Oh, it's often known as an LSD differential. So low to slow differential. So it's a type of differential gear train that allows its two output shafts to rotate at different speeds, but limits the maximum difference between the two shafts. LSD differentials are often known by the generic trademark posi traction, a brand name owned by GM and originally used for Chevy branded cars. In a car, such LSD differentials are sometimes used in place of a standard differential, or they convey certain dynamic advantages at the expense of greater complexity. So posi traction or LSD differential was optional. Wide racing stripes on the hood and trunk lid could be deleted at no charge. 302 front fender emblems came on the 67 and early 68 cars. Z28 emblems in the late 68 and 69. the 68 the 6 not 60 sorry the 67 there we go the 67 Z28 received air from an open element, either an open element air cleaner or from an optional cowl plenum duct attached to the side of the air cleaner that ran that ran to the firewall that ran to the firewall that ran to the firewall and got air from the cowl vents. An optional cowl induction hood became available in 1960. So, an optional cowl induction hood became available in 1969. 15-inch rally wheels were included with Z28s, while all older 60s while all other, 69 Camaros had 14-inch wheels. The origin of the Z28, the origin of the Z28 nameplate, the origin of the Z28 nameplate came from the RPO codes, regular production option codes. RPO Z28 was the code for the special performance pack. RPO Z27 was for the SS, so Super Sport pack. A total of 602 Z28, a total of 602 Z28s equipped a total of 602 Z28 equipped Camaros were sold in 1967. The Z28 option would return in 1968, continue into the second gen in 1970. Drop the slash from its name in 1972. So drop the slash from its name in 1972. So in 1972, and remain available as the Z28. So it's without the slash, so it's just all together. So remain available as the Z28 through was it 1987? It would return for 1991 and continue to the end of the fourth gen in 2002. It would then reappear in 2014 in the 5th gen, rebatched back to the Z28. So in the 5th gen, rebatched back to the Z28 through 2015, and there was no 6th gen Z28. So they had the Z28 name until the 5th gen, where that was the last version that it had the Z28. The 6th gen did not. So there was no Gen 6, what was it, Genesis, sorry. There was no Gen 6 Z28. Next. This puzzles me. The Swiss assembled cars. Let's see what goes on. Ow. God, from holding that phone too long, it literally just hurts. Just digs into the skin. Ow. Just hurts a bit, but whatever. Anyways. Okay, Swiss assembled cars. Cars. Excuse me. Okay, so cars assembled. So this is Swiss assembled cars. Cars assembled in Switzerland at GM's local facility in Biel, Biel, were all coupes with the Chevy 283, a 4.6 liter V8 that produced at 4,800 RPM, 195 horsepower. So at 4,800 RPM and at 2,400 RPM, 285 pound-feet, 386 newton meters. So at 2,400 RPM, this engine wasn't available in contemporary Camaros built in the US. The Swiss built